Denim is in demand at Plato's Closet in West Ashley and North Charleston. Get cash on the spot for everything denim. Bring in your trendy and classic styles of gently used name brand denim. Get paid for your denim shorts, skirts, jackets, jeans, and more. We're looking for denim that is blue, black, or a bold color, and jeans in styles like mom jeans, bootcut, baggy, flared, and ripped. We want everything denim. Sell your denim for cash at Plato's Closet today. Plato's Closet, located in West Ashley on Sam Rittenberg Boulevard and North Charleston on Rivers Avenue.
This is a podcast from Minute Media.
Hashtag no music, no intro. Ryan, I need to hear it. I need to hear it.
Let's fucking go, bitch.
Let's go.
Swept, nigga.
Swept. Primetime national TV. Shut out. Zero.
Shut out. 0 points, motherfucker.
Zero. Nada. Nil. Tom Brady couldn't lead the Bucs to a fucking field goal when the Saints didn't have their head coach. They barely have NFL wide receivers, no left tackle, no right tackle. Taysom Hill, who shouldn't be playing quarterback in the NFL, and yet they could not score a single fucking point against the New Orleans Saints defense. Dennis Allen just got himself a head coaching job next season. It's done, bro. He's gone. He's gone.
Gone, bro. Gone, man. His little sashaying ass. Sashaying, bro. Like, what?
I said it when they beat the Bucs, when the Jameis injury happened and Trevor Siemian came in and won the game or whatever. That was like the pinnacle of the season. Nah, bro, we got a new pinnacle, bro.
They just keep giving us that pinnacle, bro. It's about the Bucs.
It's funny because let me do an apology. I'm gonna do an apology on the podcast to a fellow podcaster in the podcasting industry game. I gotta say I'm sorry to Cam Jordan, bro. Gotta say it. Gotta say it, bro.
I feel that.
We've been on his ass for about a season and a half. Don't get me wrong. Deservedly. It's been warranted, but he showed out tonight, bro.
Showed up, bro.
This was like
we needed it.
That 2018 Cam Jordan. This was the Cam Jordan. If you remember that game against the Dallas Cowboys, when Saints didn't win, when they needed a play, where he got like a strip sack, recovered the fumble that put them in position to maybe won that game against the Cowboys. This was that Cam Jordan tonight, man. And it was a sight to see. And he did it. Some came from the inside, and some came against stud right tackle in Tristan Wirfs. Gave him that work.
Bro, and just using veteran savvy, amazing hand usage. You know, I mean, that's just him, man. I don't know, bro, like maybe he needed a week off or something, man, like just to rest himself.
He looked fresh.
He just looked a little fresh, a little pop to him, you know what I'm saying?
Someone tweeted and said he got that good COVID, nigga. Not the bad one. He got the good COVID.
Got the good COVID, man. Like we're feeling great. We needed it though. Like we talked about it on the preview, man.
About the pass rush, bro. We were worried about it.
It's worried. It's like if they were going to win, they had to step up. Cam Jordan had to step up. Marcus Davenport had to step up, and he did. And not only that, but everybody else did.
Onyemata had his best game since the suspension, bro.
Yeah, man. Everybody. It was like from the beginning, like when the game started, you could always tell what the game gonna be like. And the defensive line was disruptive from like the very first snap. I'm like, oh, okay, they got that little, even if they wasn't hitting Brady, you could see what they were affecting him. They would knock the dudes down around his legs. They would just kind of hurry him a little bit. He's just throwing just a little quicker than he wanted to throw. And that's what you got to do with Tom Brady. You just got to constantly be in his face, man. And it's easier said than done.
It is, but you see it through the game when it's working, because he gets livid, nigga. Yeah. He gets pissed. It is as an opposing fan like us, it is the greatest thing to see.
Oh, it's so funny, bro. It's so funny. And it's crazy just being a Saints fan because it's like we've had just a bunch of games of just seeing pissed off Tom Brady, just sad, mad, sulking on the sideline,
crazy?
Throwing the iPad.
even in the playoff game, like I know they won it, but the defense still. I mean, that was mostly the offense losing that game for them. Like the defense, the defense played the Bucs tough and well in the playoffs. And I can tell you right now, the Saints right now have the last wild card spot in the NFC. I can guarantee you, the Bucs don't want it. The Bucs don't want that smoke, bro. They don't want it.
Hell no.
They don't want it, bro.
I know they didn't want it last time.
Nope, they did not. And I'm not saying this like as a over cocky fan that like, man, it would not. I'm not gonna take any balloon out of this game, but like Monday Night Football might come next week and they might drop the game to the Dolphins. I wouldn't be shocked one bit. But this team, and my girl was asking me, she was just like, "What is it? Like, what is it about this team, this defense, that gives Tom Brady fits?" And I said, we talked about it. It's the front four, and for whatever reason, the front four always gets up for this game and it's because it's Tom Brady.
It's Tom Brady. It's Tom Brady, and he's a statue. You know where Tom Brady is going to be. As a pass rusher, you love to face Tom Brady because you hate it because he gets the ball out quick. But on the flip side, you know where he's going to be. He's not going to be going outside the pocket and all that. And, they had a great plan to flood the middle of the field. So he didn't have those quick outlets that he wanted to have. So it just really frustrated.
A great defensive adjustment by DA.
It was
great. It was fantastic. And I will say I was a little annoyed in the game. We're gonna keep this positive, man. I ain't gonna keep it too negative, too high off this win. But like all the fucking excuses was like coming out in the game for the Bucs, like, oh, they lost Mike Evans. Oh, they lost.
I was like,
oh no, there goes Leonard Fournette. I'm like, can you just flip it to the other side for 1 fucking second, please?
I mean, we talking about 0 points, bro. I don't care. I don't care if you don't have Leonard Fournette or Mike Evans or I don't care. I don't care. You still got Grant. You still got O.J. Howard. You still got Scotty Miller. You still got Kevin Miller. Like, I don't want to hear that shit, man.
And I'm like, do you not realize that this is happening with like an interim head coach? Like, I know he's coached in the NFL before,
right?
But like,
as an interim head coach, this is not the offensive genius that's usually coaching. No.
But I will say, speaking of that, I think, and I don't know, I could be wrong, but I think you saw the difference in DA coaching and Sean coaching. It was when they were in the red zone. And they got stopped, and it was like a 4th and 2, and the Saints were already up 3-0 at this point. And everyone on the timeline was like, "Go for it!" And I was tweeting, I was like, "Man, just take the points, take the points." And I think because DA is a defensive-minded coach,
yes,
he's like, "I'm gonna take these 3 points, and I'm gonna let my defense. I know my defense. I trust them. I'm gonna let them try to do what they do." And it was a gamble, but it worked.
He trusted his defense, and I don't know for sure, but I would love to know for sure. I know he went to his defense and told them this week, this game is on them.
Yes.
This game is on them. This offense, lost cause.
Oh my God.
You know what I'm saying? They're gonna do what they can. Offensive law. This game is on you as a defense, from man to man, each one all the way down, all 11 of y'all. The game is on y'all. And I think they really took that. Like, I think they really wanted the game to be on them. Like, they took it to even my surprise, because after a while, it was like, oh, man, like, yo, Brady, another 3 and out, defense coming back out there.
Oh, it started to feel like all these snaps. Like, these snaps is going to take a toll, bro. Like, at some point. It's gonna break.
Defense was like, nah, we here for it. Like, see the deuce looking at Tom Brady's face, like, what, we here. here for it, you know
what a legend, bro.
I loved it, man. I loved it. Cam Jordan, he got his 100th sack. Should be over 100, that's major, bro. Like, yeah, nobody has had over 100 sacks for the Saints since Ricky Jackson.
That's wild.
So, props to him to hit that milestone. I didn't think he would hit it. I remember tweeting about it years ago. And he was like, I think I can hit 100. I was like, 100 sacks, please. 100 sacks might get 90. You know what I'm saying? So props to him for that. Props to 2 first, man. I can't call him 2 first, man. Davenport, he is what he is. He's going to miss games. He's going to be unhealthy. But, he makes his impact.
He does.
Just the defense as a whole. Lattimore, C.D. Deuce. I ain't going to lie, though, boy. Like, when PJ put that hot sauce on, the boy, I said, oh.
I've been tweeting it every time he made a play, man. I need PJ extended. I know everyone give him the 1 year, man. Give PJ 2 years, bro.
Give him the 2 year, $2 million. You know what I'm saying?
He's fine, bro.
He's fine. The man has a particular set of skills, bro. That's all he do, bro.
This was, if you go, I would not advise anyone. I know Saints fans will probably will, but I was just watching that, and I told my girl, these niggas is hitting. Like, it was a physical, hard hitting game.
Hard hitting.
And, the offense did, oh boy, the offense did just enough, making some plays early to Callaway and Taysom.
Yeah, man. A couple of big plays early. It was like, oh, okay.
And then after that, bro,
nothing going. The second half was awful. The second half was some of the worst offense I've ever seen. I was ready to give Pete Carmichael probably. Oh man, Carmichael, like how he calling plays and this and that. But then, second half was just. Oof.
And I don't even blame really Pete on it.
It's nothing you can do, bro. It's nothing you can do.
Taysom is. I don't know, man. I don't know how much you want to put on the mallet finger, but that the route that AK put on the cornerback, that Texas choice, that the Texas route, the choice route, whatever you want to call it, and he has all that feeling from him, bruh. Taysom just terrible, bro.
It's just like some throws you just got to hit.
You got to make.
It has to be second nature just to punt. You know what I'm saying? You got to come out and hit. And it was just way off target. I
need the Saints to trade for Huntley in this offseason, bro. The Huntley fix. But this was a complete total team win. 2.5 team win with defense and special teams. I think Blake Gillikin had 8 punts ish.
Yeah, man, he was punting his ass off, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, shout out to special teams, man. Covering the kick coverage unit, bro. It's hard to cover punts like that. Hard. And all those guys, man, that's some hard shit to not let one pop off. So shouts out to them and Brian Meyer.
Yeah, man, that 40, that last field goal, bro.
Ooh.
That asshole was tight. Clinching,
but cheeks was clenched, boy. I mean, shit. Shout out to him, man. That was a full team win, bro. It's crazy. It's crazy that they figure out how to beat this team. Just makes no sense.
None. And
I hope when people made money off that Vegas line, bro. Because I knew when that came out,
11
points,
11 and a half, Ryan.
That's just wild. If you see that, Vegas must not have watched any of the Saints games against Tampa. I was like, that's crazy.
It was disrespectful.
Disrespectful. And I know they put that shit up on the board this week.
They saying y'all niggas gonna lose by 11 plus points.
Y'all gonna get blown out. That's 11 points. You're gonna get blown out. Blow y'all out the water.
But full team win. Most of the team win. And now they close the season with Miami, if I'm remembering correctly, Miami, Carolina, Falcons. Close season, bro. They're 7-7 right now. They have the last spot in the wild card in the NFC. So right now, I believe, memory serves correctly, I'll have to look and see. I don't know if the Cardinals would have the second seed still, because they lost to fucking Detroit today, which is wild in itself. But hold on, I'm pulling it up right now. By conference, NFC, the Cowboys have the second seed. So if the playoffs were to start, and I know I get it, I know people we talking about right now. If the playoffs were to start right now, it would be the Saints and the Cowboys in the playoffs. Oh. I would absolutely, and I know that win was great, bruh. I would absolutely rather the Saints not make the playoffs than lose the fucking Cowboys to the playoffs, bruh.
Please.
Don't want, do not want that. So what is, I guess a question I will ask you is, what is your outlook? Like, how do you see them closing the season out?
Man, I feel like they're going to go 2-3 down the stretch. I don't know who they're going to lose to. They could easily lose. Yeah.
There's only 3 games left.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, I'm sorry. Lose 1 out of the 3 games.
Okay. Like 2-1.
Right. I can easily see them losing to the Dolphins. Easily. Just a team that I'm familiar with, coming off a big win like this. I could see the defense just being trash next week. I can just see it, bro. I can just see the defense. They do play the Dolphins next week, right?
Yeah, it's next Monday, so they get like an extra day.
Monday. Oh yeah, I could see the defense just. I could just see it could be completely flipped from this week to next week, man. I can completely see that. They're going to lose 1 more game. I know that much. Maybe 2, but they're going to lose 1 more game. So where that puts us in the playoffs, 9-7, what would it be? 9-8?
Yeah, that's what about
9-8. 9-8 might still get you in. Oh, yeah. Man. Oh, man.
Right, as of right now, they'd be picking number 19th in the draft, bro. Just the absolute worst. 19th in the draft. I will say this in terms of the offense. I know we kind of hammered them, but I know they weren't great. But the fact that the Saints were missing Teron Armstead, they were missing Ryan Ramczyk, and that was just the most frustrating part, bro. And Chris Collinsworth, who was annoying during the game, but I'm glad he brought it up. Like, Taysom was just like inventing pressure. Like, why? Like, what? Like, you have a clean pocket, bro. You have Hurst, you have Jordan Mills. I don't even know how you have a clean pocket, but they're holding up, and yet you're just fading and fading. Like,
he fade to the right. He kept fading to the right, and then throw the ball. Like, why are you doing that? Like, there's another half a field over there, bro. Like, what? Like, there's a pocket. Like, there's an open pocket.
Like,
where you move up, man. Step up. You can step up, run. You can step up and throw. But he just kept taking away options, man. It was just, oh my God, it was frustrating, bro. It's like he does some things where it's like, oh, okay, that was nice. But then just a lot of little things that come with quarterbacking where it's just like you're shooting yourself in the foot.
In the foot, man. And you kind of brought it up, man. He misses layups.
Yeah.
Layups.
But I mean, this is where we at. What are you going to do? You go back to T-Dot? I mean,
that bet's made, bro. It's gonna be tasting the rest of the season.
T-Dot had his own struggles. It's just where we at, man. It's like the defense, like these games, the Saints are going to win. with defense and offense, it's going to have to be a spectacular Evan Kamara day.
Yeah, that's it.
That's it.
Don't count on hashtag Finding Nemo for anything.
Oh my God! Don't get me started. Oh my God! I didn't even know he was back. I saw him. I was like, oh, why is he back? Yeah.
Just let Nick Manette just sit him down. Just let Nick Manette just take his snap, please.
But you know what? As we on Taysom though, bro. Like, man, it's like these dudes don't make no plays, bro.
None.
Like Nick Manette shit hit him right in his hands. Yeah. Like no. Adam Troutman, he posted up.
Nope.
Wow.
But the Saints still beat the Bucs 9-0 tonight, bro.
Unbelievable.
9-0.
0 points, man. 0 points. A shutout. I don't want to hear nothing, man. I don't want to hear nothing.
Nothing. We might have to pull up remember the YouTube live stream, bro? The Bucs fan.
gotta find him.
Got to, bro. Got to.
They'll have their built-in excuse. They're like, oh, we were at our top 3 weapons.
Oh, so, yeah, of course. Yeah, it's coming. It's coming.
Let them have it. But, we got ours in, man. It was a fun night. Sunday night football, you hate to put out a nasty losing effort on prime time. So they were able to get out there and just, it just shocked the world, bro, because everybody was shocked. Everybody. I think Drew Brees was the only one that picked the Saints to win on the NBC countdown.
He was it. That's it.
Everybody, NFL.com, everybody picked him.
I mean, to be fair,
like it's always the case, and I get it. But it's like also always the case. Like they've been doing that last year. It's like everybody picked the Tampa Bay Bucs, and it's like, damn, have none of y'all watched these just how the defense, just defensively how they match up? Because it's strictly a matchup, man. Like the Saints have the defensive players to match up against them. They do.
It's that simple. And it's funny because Chris Carter was like, oh, the league is gonna take a blueprint. They've done this like fucking 3 days prior to tonight, bro. Like, what are you talking about?
Bro, what are you talking about? There's no blueprint. There's no special scheme he ran or nothing like that, man. You gotta have the players to do this. Like if Dennis Allen had fucking, I don't know, the Jacksonville Jaguars defense or something, you get ran out the stadium.
It doesn't happen. But he has the secondary pieces that match up well.
Which bring up a thought, man. I just watched. I was like, damn, man, we really wasting this defense, bro. We went all those years with shithole defenses. All those years, and we finally got a defense, man. It's not the greatest defense in the world, but it's a really good defense.
It is, man. I mean, we can go back to week 1.
Yeah.
Aaron Rodgers, bro. He had all his weapons.
Mm-hmm.
And
they can step up to the plate. Like when they step up to the plate, they are a really good defense.
They are. And they don't back down. They're not afraid. And I know, we've talked heavily this offseason or about this upcoming offseason, how it really needs to be very offensive focus based in terms of free agency or draft or whatever. And it absolutely needs to be. I'm not saying that it doesn't. It still needs to be at least 80% offense. But you gotta get some retooling on the defense, because you gotta keep it at like the level, the water level. The water level gotta stay where it is for defense right now. It can't dip a little lower. It gotta stay right where it is.
Move Cam Jordan inside. Peyton Turner. I don't know. I mean, yeah, exactly. So
I know who Joe Tryon is.
So Tryon flying around.
I know who that is.
What I'm saying, you got 2 firsts next year. You move Cam inside. See what Peyton Turner talking about. You got on your mind, or maybe you can sign a defensive tackle. in free agency. I think you're good in the secondary. You know, it wouldn't be crazy to get somebody to, maybe another cornerback.
I know they won't do this. I know they won't do this. Okay, I think they will cut Malcolm Jenkins. I think they will.
Yeah. Isn't his contract up? I don't know.
Is it? I think unless they maybe put some ghost years, what they
I'm saying did. I think he might have ghost years.
It may be. So whether they cut him or if his contract is up, a perfect move would just be to slide CD to strong safety where he's flourished before, and then potentially try to find a nickel to replace CD. But I think knowing them, they're going to do the opposite of that and keep CD at nickel. Who actually, I know he's had the beginning of the season for him was a little rough. He was kind of getting beat, but this by far was his best game of the season.
Oh, his pick, that was smooth, bro.
Smooth.
That pick, that was smooth, boy, because he
played it on purpose.
Slow played it, like, okay, I'm watching. Boom. Got that bitch. He called it like a wide receiver. He played wide receiver on that role. It was beautiful.
Absolutely beautiful. So I think they'll keep CD at nickel, and then that brings like a big question is like, who do you put to replace Malcolm Jenkins? I don't know. They got to figure it out. But I tweeted this before the game. I tweeted right after inactives came out, I believe. I said, I think you gotta let Teron go, bro.
It's frustrating, man. It's beyond frustrating. Played last week, got hurt, back out. It's like, bro, like just not dependable, man. You cannot depend on the guy.
I think you gotta let him go, man. You gotta let him walk. And I'm not saying hashtag put him in the hearse is all that. I don't know if the plan would be if they let Teron walk, you move Ryan Ramczyk over left tackle and then try Hurst at right tackle or whatever. I don't know what the solution would be.
Ramczyk got the escalators in his contract if he moved to left. So
he does. I mean, that was put in there for a reason. But I think at this point, you can't invest anymore in Teron, knowing that he's gonna miss. He's missed like I don't even know how many games he's missed this season already, bro. I lost count.
I don't know.
I think
it wouldn't surprise me over his whole career if he played about 55%.
Yeah, and I know what's gonna happen, bro. I know if they let him go, he's gonna go to the Bears, he's gonna go to the Miami, he's gonna go somewhere and play all 17 games, bro, at a high level.
Of course, man. It's like, what do you do?
He's gonna go to the Giants. He's gonna play all 17 games, bro. He's gonna be all pro.
Gonna win Man of the Year, Walter Payton Man of the Year, and all that shit.
I just know how it goes, bro. But this team, and shout out to Brian, who I know sometimes annoys a lot of people on Saints Twitter, but he made a great point in the Discord during game day of just like this is the game, like this game, you could send to the Saints in the offseason, they could send it to Russell Wilson.
Yes.
They could send it to Aaron Rodgers, and they could say, "Look what this fucking defense can do." Shit, if you're the Saints, you sending something to Aaron Rodgers, you cuckold him, bro. You send him highlights of the like, look what we did to you.
Man, come over here, man.
Shit, come doing death row. But I do think games like this, and I don't know what's going to happen in the offseason. No one does. But I do think games like this matter because it shows, like, bruh, you just do all the cut-ups of just the offensive snaps, bruh, on the passes, pacing through.
Oh, my God.
And just you see that to Russ, and you be like, you already see
what the defense... do better than this?
You already see what the defense doing to Tom. Just gotta make a couple of throws. But I just think games like this go a long way into just showing to, potential high upper echelon quarterbacks in the league. Like, this team might just be a piece away from really being a true contender.
Aaron Rodgers, come on, bro. Come here. We'll even sign Randall Cobb. Bring him into, Randall Cobb was making plays, boy, before he got hurt.
He was, man. He was.
Damn, we couldn't get Randall Cobb.
We couldn't get Randall Cobb. We couldn't get Tim Patrick. We couldn't get nobody, bro. Also, speaking of Tim Patrick, just want to give thoughts and prayers to Teddy, Two Gloves. Hope Teddy good. That injury looks bad. Hopefully he can bounce back from it and all that. But every time, so this is a perfect Sunday just watching football. And it wasn't a lot of great games. Like, games were actually kind of boring, but just watching them and it happens, bro. Like, people brought it up in our mentions, just watching teams, offensive wide receivers, just weapons, just making plays, just making it look easy, bro. Like, I was watching that Ravens game and I was like, Mark Andrews, like, Packers had no answer for him, bro.
No answer, bro.
No answer. Before we go, can we talk about this, bro? I want to talk about this. I don't watch all of the game. I don't know if it was Monday Night Football, Sunday Night Football, the Chiefs Chargers game. This shift to the other side of the spectrum in terms of when to just being aggressive.
Yeah.
It's going too far, bro. It's gone too far.
Pendulum has swung, huh?
It's swung too far. I think what Dennis Allen did against the Bucs to go up 6-0 is a perfect example.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just gotta kick the field goal, trust your team, trust your defense. I get it. Like, you got Justin Herbert, blah, blah. But at some point, you just got to stop. Like, points in a football game come at, like, a premium.
Yeah.
So to completely disregard them just for the sake of just continuing the drive that might lead to a touchdown, I don't know. Everyone talks about the analytics behind it. A simple analytic is that you realize, like, going for a fourth down and converting that just might put you in another position where you're just kicking a closer field goal. Like, but if you don't get it, then you're losing out on points.
It's literally a turnover,
It's one of, maybe I'm too old, and I feel like I'm fucking almost 34, bro. Like, I'm not old school. It's just logical things to me. I don't know, man. It's
no, because I used to be the one to be like, oh man, just go for it, But it's like, damn, it's like, let's have some kind of balance here and just understand the game that you're playing, It's so weird, man. It's so weird. Because at some point, it's like, it's not being aggressive no more if everybody's doing it.
Right.
It's just like, okay. It's just like, okay, we no longer believe in kicking field goals.
Which is wild to me, bro. Wow. Like,
get the 3 points, man. Get them little 3.
And if you have a situation like today, like the Panthers, like their field goal kicker like got hurt before the game and he was out, or like you don't trust your kicker, I get it, right? That changes things. But if you got like a 30, 35 yard field goal and you're just bypassing on points just for the chance to maybe get a closer field goal, or I mean, obviously you're bypassing on the field goal thinking that you're going to score a touchdown, but like, it's just like these some of these coaches just go into Vegas and they just like all risk it, just all in. And sometimes like it backfires. Like, if Sean was coaching this game and they didn't get that, like, let's say that 4th and 2 where DA took that field goal, if Sean would have went for it and they wouldn't have gotten it, like, that completely could have changed the game. Completely changes games. You gotta read the game. You gotta read the field. I just feel like people just like like Brandon Staley, he just annoys me, bro. Like, I'm sorry, bro. He just something about him. Yeah. Something about him. Just like, can you just have some like logic, bro? Just logic. Stop it.
And one thing I say about this game is like you can see the difference because Sean Payton coach is so emotional. You can see that literally wasn't there this time. Like that emotional play calling and emotional decision making.
Good point. That's a good point.
Because you know how Sean is, bro. Sean, like you stuff him, you stuff him on third and 3, and then it's like 3rd and 2.
He wants to show you who has a bigger dick. That's what it boils down to, bro.
Man, fuck that. We about to get that 4th and 2. You know what I'm saying? It's like, no, slow down.
Start them off sides. They don't jump. We'll take the 3. We'll trust our defense. Go out there, do their thing. It worked out. Like it's multiple ways to skin a cat, but the pendulum has swung too far in some instances where it just doesn't make any sense to me, man. It doesn't.
Yeah.
But what a game! What a night! I feel like our listens going to be up.
I hope so, man.
After this way, because it's been a downward trend, bro. So hopefully these get the listens up. Also, shout out to our dude Chris, who won Run the Free Tumbler. I'm going to try to get that mailed out to you tomorrow. Don't know if I don't know if it's going to arrive before Christmas, but it might because we're both in California. But shout out to Chris, who's always been loyal listener, loyal fan, Patreon member. Shout out to Chris. You deserve it, man. Glad you won that raffle. And Saints fans, enjoy this win.
Yes.
Enjoy this win. Don't take it for granted. We have no idea how the season is going to play out. We have no idea how the season is going to end. Ryan and I didn't even talk about all the craziness regarding COVID, with games getting postponed, a Marion variant. It's wild right now.
Wild out here.
Enjoy this win. If anything you took from the season, right? It's been some highs and some lows for sure, but to know that the New Orleans Saints swept the Tampa Bay Bucs with Tom Brady using Taysom Hill and Trevor Siemian, can't top that, man.
Can't top it.
Can't beat it.
Can't top that shit, man.
Can't do it.
We got that.
Yeah, can't that though. Swap them. Fucking swap them. So with that, we're gonna get out of here. Enjoy the win. We'll preview the Dolphins game as that gets closer. We're out.
Peace.
Denim is in demand at Plato's Closet in West Ashley and North Charleston. Get cash on the spot for everything denim. Bring in your trendy and classic styles of gently used name brand denim. Get paid for your denim shorts, skirts, jackets, jeans, and more. We're looking for denim that is blue, black, or a bold color. And jeans in styles like mom jeans, bootcut, baggy, flared, and ripped. We want everything denim. Sell your denim for cash at Plato's Closet today. Plato's Closet, located in West Ashley on Sam Rittenberg Boulevard and North Charleston on Rivers Avenue.